coach for 12 years in the NFL right now, Nick Sirianni. He's got a great understanding and a great grasp of a player's mentality. And letting Jason Kelce speak, giving him the microphone, letting Riley McLeod speak, giving him the microphone. On the defensive side of the ball, Fletcher Cox addresses the team at halftime against Washington. They come out a much better football team, defensively speaking, against Washington. Knowing how to read that locker room is one of the most important jobs of a head coach. And I don't think Nick Sirianni has gotten enough credit for it. He's gotten a hell of a lot more criticism than he has credit for how he's motivated that room or finding ways to motivate that room. Even if it's him saying, I'm going to step aside. Jason Kelce, here's a microphone. Rodney McLeod, here's that microphone. I'm going to take the microphone. Flowers. Rock, paper, scissors. Whatever you want to say. He has found a way to motivate those guys. So that's something that we all look at the run game and the pass game and how that has changed with that ratio as the season has gone on. But look at the other things. Look at the emotional aspect of it. Look at the chemistry aspect of it. Look at keeping this team together. And the best part about it is the Eagles, at the end of all of this, it's not just grasping at straws to try to find positivity. They're a playoff team. They've already got 9 wins in their back pocket. And this is somebody that a lot of people thought that the introductory press conference, nope, I'm out. Well, they're very much in the playoffs already. Nick Sirianni was asked about that yesterday, about his long season, how long it's been for him, and how, looking back on it, he doesn't try to look at the negatives about all the criticism he's received. He just says, I don't really pay attention to that. I have no doubt in my mind. And here's the underdog thing. Here's what the Eagles ruined for all athletes ever with the underdog mindset of the Super Bowl year. I remember I was at Doug Pederson's press conference after they beat the Vikings in the NFC Championship game. And I remember Doug was asked about, being underdogs and all that. And Doug's like, all that's outside noise. We don't really pay attention to that. Every guy in there is self-motivated. I think that was the line of questioning and the answer he gave. And I remember thinking, hold on, I just walked by Lane Johnson wearing a dog mask. That's a bunch of BS, Doug. Like, I'm thinking that. I didn't ask that. What I asked was, Doug, you say you didn't hear the outside noise. Players say they don't hear the outside noise, but right now Lane Johnson's walking around in a dog mask. So how much of that is a motivating factor? And then Doug glared. I got glared at from Doug Pederson. And he goes, hey, when did Carson Wentz go down? And I was always taught at Temple University from my journalism professors, it's not your press conference. You don't got to answer any questions. So I just let Doug speak. And Doug goes, when did Carson go down? And my first thought was, when Carson went down, I didn't rule you guys out. I was like, wait a minute, you guys got a great defense and Nick Foles wins? Yeah, go ahead. You're fine. Nick Foles is a winner, damn it. So I gave him a chance. But then he went on this great rant about how nobody gave him a chance. Their backs were against the wall. The only people they had to rely on was themselves. It was them against the world, blah, 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 blah. Well, how do you know it's you against the world if you don't listen to the world? Norm Macdonald undertones right there. Anyway, so they hear it. It's motivating for them. Whatever you got to use as motivation, use as motivation. No team can ever say that they don't hear the outside noise thanks to the Philadelphia Eagles Super Bowl run because, man, they didn't just hear the outside noise. They projected it in their own locker room for all to hear, get motivated, and win a Super Bowl. And this Eagles team, I'm not seeing a Super Bowl in their near future. I'm not. But just the fact that they've already accomplished being a playoff team with Jalen Hurts as his first year as a starting quarterback in the NFL, looking to prove himself throughout this entire year. Nick Sirianni never even calling plays in the NFL before all of a sudden find himself as a play caller and a head coach. Jonathan Gannon, never a defensive coordinator, although highly touted. Oh, my God, this guy's amazing. Going to be a head coach already next year, right? And they make it to the playoffs. Pretty incredible. So I give them a lot of credit for everything that they've done this season. I give Nick Sirianni a lot of credit. Credit where credit's due, where credit's earned, and that's what the Eagles have done so far this season.